Urgent Minnesota Vikings fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here we bring you daily videos with the latest Minnesota Vikings updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey there, Vikings Nation. Today, I've got some jaw-dropping news for you that's shaking up the NFL landscape. And more specifically, our beloved Minnesota Vikings. You're probably sitting there, wondering what could possibly be happening that's so big, so unexpected, right? Well, stick around because what I'm about to tell you will definitely turn some heads. It's one of those moves that fans will be talking about for weeks to come. I mean, the NFL offseason just got a whole lot more interesting. And the Vikings are right in the middle of it. So, let's set the stage. The NFL draft is always full of surprises. And this year was no different. But what truly caught everyone off guard was a major trade involving one of our key players. Sam Howell. Yes, that's right. The young quarterback who many thought was destined to be part of the Vikings' future. Well, what happened next surprised even the most seasoned analysts. The Vikings decided to send Howell to the Seattle Seahawks. And, honestly, that's a bold move. A move that's leaving fans and experts buzzing, trying to decode what this means for both teams going forward. Now, imagine the scene. The Vikings, who've been assembling a roster with a focus on building around that promising young quarterback, suddenly trade him away. It's not every day you see a team part ways with someone so highly regarded, especially a quarterback with so much potential. But this isn't just a shock for Vikings fans. This has big implications for the league. The Seahawks, on the other hand, saw an opportunity. They've been looking for a spark at the quarterback position, and acquiring Sam Howell might just be the move that pushes their offense to a new level. Let's dig a little deeper into what this trade really means. The Vikings, in their strategy, seem to be shifting focus. Some speculate they're looking to bolster other areas, maybe their defense, or adding more veteran experience at the skill positions. It's possible they saw Howell as a valuable asset but decided that their team's long-term plans required a different direction. Meanwhile, the Seahawks clearly believe in Howell's potential. They see him as a player who can grow within their system, maybe even compete for the starting job right away. The hope, of course, is that he'll develop into a franchise quarterback, giving Seattle a new weapon for the future. And it's not just about the players involved. The draft picks and players exchanged in this deal add another layer of intrigue. The Vikings reportedly moved some draft capital, maybe a couple of picks or players, to seal the deal. And that's where the debate heats up among analysts. Some are questioning whether the Vikings made the right choice, given Howell's talent and potential. Others argue that they might be better off focusing on their current roster strength, especially since they've been building a competitive team. But, of course, in the NFL, you never know how these moves will turn out until the season kicks off. Pause here, just for a second, if you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Minnesota Vikings news to you. It's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. Now, let's talk about how fans from both sides are reacting. Vikings supporters are a mix of shock and curiosity. Some are worried, asking if this means the team is giving up on a potential future star, while others see it as a strategic move, a way to reshape the team's core. Seahawks fans, on the other hand, are pretty excited. They're already imagining what Howell can do in their offense, especially with the weapons they have at wide receiver and the coaching staff that's known for developing young quarterbacks. This trade, of course, also raises questions about the overall planning of both franchises. Are the Vikings trying to accelerate their rebuild? Or are they betting on a different quarterback or veteran to lead the team in 2024? And for Seattle, is Howell the missing piece to push them back into playoff contention? Or is this a gamble that might take some time to pay off? That's the beauty of the NFL. Every move, every trade, every draft pick can change the course of a franchise. And speaking of the league, this move adds fuel to the ongoing debates about quarterback development and team building strategies. Some analysts believe that trading away a promising quarterback like Howell might come back to bite the Vikings if he finds his stride elsewhere. Others see the Seahawks gamble as a smart play, betting on Howell's upside rather than sticking with a veteran or trying to draft a new prospect from scratch. As we look ahead, the excitement really starts to build. The upcoming season is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable in recent memory. How will Howell perform in Seattle? Will he become the franchise quarterback that Seahawks fans are hoping for? And for our Vikings, how will this shift impact their plans? Are they eyeing a different quarterback in the draft or looking to develop their existing roster? These questions are what make football so thrilling. The unpredictability, the drama, the strategic chess game that unfolds every offseason. The draft always leaves us with plenty to think about. And this year's trade involving Sam Howell is no exception. It's a reminder that in the NFL, nothing is set in stone. And teams are always looking for that edge. That next move that could change everything. For Vikings fans, it's a moment of mixed emotions. Disappointment, curiosity, and hope all rolled into one. For Seahawks fans, it's basically Christmas in July, dreaming about what Howell might become under their coaching staff. The next few months will be crucial. We'll see how Howell adapts to Seattle, how the Vikings reshape their roster, and how all of this impacts the league's power dynamics. One thing's for sure, this story isn't over yet. It's just beginning, and I promise you, the drama will only escalate as we get closer to the season. So, keep your eyes glued to the news, because the NFL never stops surprising us. And now, Minnesota Vikings fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this bold move? Do you think the Vikings made the right decision trading away Sam Howell? Or do you believe they should have held on to him and built around their young quarterback? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Vikings community. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates. So stay tuned for all the latest Minnesota Vikings news and analysis. We're in this together, and I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Vikings!